Hey everybody, it's Dan with Pain Free You. Figured I'd shoot another one while I'm here, and I've got another topic that I want to kind of go over. And this one comes from a Facebook comment and YouTube comments. And I hear people saying, here's what I'm doing, and I just keep telling myself, the pain's not real, the pain's not real, the pain's not real. And over the past couple of months, I've seen that comment probably a dozen times. And so today's topic is the pain is real. All right? And I'll explain that in a minute, but let's take a couple of deep breaths. Get yourself nice and relaxed. Get yourself centered. All right. So, the pain is real. I'm not saying that to scare you. The pain is very real. The structural reason for it is what's not real. Okay. So many of us have been told by our doctors, our x-rays, our MRIs, the media, our friends, our family, be careful, you've got a bad back. Right? We've come to decide that whenever I do this, it hurts. So there must be something wrong. And so the whole concept of TMS is learning that you're not really broken. There's not a physical cause for the pain. And despite what these structural images seem to say, bulging this, herniated that, torn this, torn that, regardless of what all that is, inevitably, that's not what's causing the pain. Pain is caused by the mind in an effort to protect you from things it believes are dangerous, right? And what starts this whole process is the brain's perception that emotions are dangerous, right? Sarno said, as these overwhelming, repressed emotions start coming close to the surface, the brain says, oh no, gives you some pain, distracts you, and it works exceptionally well. So that's why the pain is created. That's the purpose of the pain. The pain is absolutely real. How do I know? Because I spent 13 years with it. Sometimes unable to get off the floor. I'd drive to work. First thing I'd do when I get into the office was lay down flat on my back. It was, I spent a lot of years looking up at the ceiling. So the pain is absolutely real. And again, I don't mean to say that to scare you. If you're one of the type who is interpreting TMS to mean that the pain's not real, I just want to have a subtle correction in the knowledge of TMS. The pain is very real. And Dr. Sarno said the pain from TMS can go beyond what he's ever seen pain do medically, because it is so powerful. And as I mentioned in a video recently, TMS is really an overprotective mechanism in the brain. So if the brain thinks you're doing something that's dangerous, like feeling these emotions that you can't handle, it's going to turn on the pain. If you have learned and become conditioned that bending over is dangerous and you might hurt yourself because you've had too many people caution you, bend at the knees, not at the waist, and all this kind of stuff, the brain will give you the pain corresponding to how much danger it believes you should have. So the pain is absolutely real, but it's not caused by the body. We don't actually have a physical injury that is causing the pain. And likewise, even if we do have a real injury, please don't forget, the body heals. The body heals. The body heals. The body knows what to do. So if pain is persisting longer than the normal healing time frame, it's obviously TMS. And there's some self-assessments. If you're in the Pain For You Facebook group. Look for the pinned post at the top, and it says, unsure if you have TMS. There's a few self-assessments. If you haven't done that yet, do yourself a favor and go through those, just to give yourself the accurate knowledge that you have TMS. Everybody tends to go around and pose the questions in the groups, and is this TMS? I have this symptom and it does this. Is that TMS? Nobody can really answer that for you, but the self-assessments do a really good job of ruling in this thing called TMS. So again, the structural thing that the doctors blame the pain on is an incorrect diagnosis most of the time, the vast majority of time. But the pain is still real. So if you're the one who's kind of misunderstanding this to be that, the pain's not real, and you're using that to kind of try to end it, I don't know that that's accurate enough. The pain is very real, but what's being blamed on causing the pain is often a misdiagnosis. So just a subtle clarification there. I don't know if this is helpful or not to you, but I found that whenever I would see somebody declaring the pain's not real, I don't know if that's as helpful as people might want it to be. And so I'm all about trying to look at the accurate information, which is that the diagnosis is the incorrect thing. But the pain is very real. It's just coming from up here, not from the body. So what do you guys think? Have you ever made that statement and said, oh, the pain's not real? Trust me, 13 years, the pain is very real. And I'm sure you feel that too. And if you are saying the pain is not real, but you actually believe it is real, you're actually more correct in believing that the pain is real. It's just that we got to get to the knowledge of what TMS is, what its purpose is. It's just the brain with an overprotective strategy to keep you safe. And our job is to teach the brain that this thing it is protecting us from is actually safe, these emotions. That's why we do emotional discovery. And then we have to decondition ourselves from believing that moving our body is dangerous. So let me know what you think. Was this helpful? Please share it if you'd like. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Love you.